What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So today we got the road ahead for November released. It's over on gamingfans.com right now. There's going to be a link to it down below so you guys can read it for yourselves. Basically, what's going on here is Gaming Fans got the exclusive reveal, so we know what's going to be happening this month. They got the monthly events calendar, as well as a daily login character for the month of November. And the big news here is that for the first time, we're going to be seeing a raid character as a login character. General Kenobi is going to be the November daily login character, which is really interesting. In fact, as they note here, this opens up for a lot of speculation. In the past several months, we've been seeing a pattern of the login characters teasing something coming that month. With June, we got Lando and the Solo Scoundrels. July, we got HK-47 and the release of the Old Republic characters. In August, we got Dengar with the Bounty Hunter reworks. First Embo and then Aura, and then later on we got Jango. September, we had Rebel Officer Leia Organa, which then introduced the way for the Chewbacca Legendary event. And then October was one a little bit off from everything else. It was Night Sister Spirit, but that was to celebrate the fact that we had a Night Sister rework a year ago, and it's Halloween, Night Sister Spirit. It all fits together, it makes sense like that. So, in this website, they speculate that we're going to be seeing an influx of new Clone War characters added to Galaxy Heroes as they prepare for the launch of Disney's new streaming service, as well that's going to be the home of the new Clone Wars series. But who knows? There's also hope for new territory battles. Maybe we're gonna get some new Geonosian map for something, which would be awesome. But really, the important thing to note here is that with General Kenobi being the login character for this month, it opens up the room for a lot of stuff here. So if you take a look at General Kenobi, he is exclusive to the Heroic AAT. That's the only place you can get his shards. Now, if you don't have any progress on him yet, the login character amount is not going to get you enough to unlock him, but it could be a good head start for you to work towards unlocking him. So there is that, and like you see here, you can only get his shards from the Heroic AAT. Now, he is a Jedi, he's a Galactic Republic, so there's two things there, and of course, this could also mean maybe he's getting some Zetas. He's got room for Zeta on his leadership, which I don't see being something that's going to put him above Revan for that go-to lead for your Jedi. But Ceresu with a Zeta, maybe it guarantees the Foresight. Maybe when an ally is critically hit, they gain Foresight, they recover protection. They do something disgustingly good with a Zeta. These Zetas on General Kenobi have to be really good because there's no other way it's going to work. Maybe they could do something with the leadership, which gives him more clone synergy so that instead of clones having to use a special ability to gain those buffs, they automatically gain those buffs at the start of their turn. So 5s would automatically gain a pre-taunt, which would be huge because he has a high counter chance, and you could really do some synergy there. So there could be some synergy here with this leadership, making clones get up there again. And speaking of clones, you guys know clones are near to my heart. That's how I built my channel. That's where I started everything with, showing how the clones could dominate the Heroic AAT raid. And I gotta say, I could really use some love for these clones. There's Zeta possibilities, both for Rex with his leadership. His leadership's always really good. But if you get a Zeta on this, whoo, man, that would be something good. And Echo also has a Zeta possibility on his unique follow-up. So maybe he can guarantee the assist with attacking clone allies. That'd be great. Maybe get him the mass assist, which has been something that I've been really wanting for a long time with him. And Clone Sergeant, you know, he is a generic character we've had since day one. Maybe they rework him. Maybe they rename him as Heavy. Everyone calls him Heavy anyways. He could be just Heavy instead. Get some kind of bonus abilities. Get some kind of rework. So, new clones, new squads, even Delta Squad. If we got Delta Squad, I would be a very happy man. I'd probably do some crazy dancing on the screen at some point. Maybe during a stream to celebrate that we got Delta Squad. I don't know. But if we see anything with Clone Troopers, I will be ecstatic. I am super pumped for the possibility of getting something with the Clone Troopers. I'm not at a loss for words. I want to see something with the clones. So we do have them. Of course, we do have the Separatist faction, which, you know, a lot of people are hoping that we're going to see a rework with General Grievous. Now, the way Grievous works is he's a counter to basically your Jedi. And this is where things I have to say, I'm not going to set my expectations too high. If we do get a rework for Grievous this month, I don't see him becoming a clear meta above Jedi Knight Revan. Now, Revan's been out for a week and a half at this point, and I don't see them making him being replaced in the meta for at least a couple of months at least. You know, your hero's journey characters have their time in the meta. There's no way Revan's going to have just a month to shine in the meta. Granted, it's a very restricted pay-to-play kind of meta, but at the same time, there's no way they're going to cut him. I'd be surprised. I'm not going to say there's no way. I'd be very surprised if they got rid of the Revan meta within a month. So if you do see rework for Grievous, you could see him be a counter to Revan, be up there in terms of power, but I don't see Grievous being a clear cut above Revan. So temper your expectations. I know a lot of people are hoping to see Grievous rework this month. Hopefully they can push it down the road a few months and give him the rework that he so deserves that makes him the clear meta that is the clear team to beat in the future. Now, with other Separatists, we could get a capital ship as well for Grievous or Newt Gunray. Both of them could have the possibility of capital ships. We do have a small Separatist fleet with the 3 Geonosians. They're pretty solid. We could see more droids as well. There's a lot of droids out there we need to see. Droidicas is one people have been asking for a lot. I could see a Droidica kind of rework or a Droidica introduction to the game. A lot of new droids, maybe even new droid fighting ships. Some kind of Separatist fleet rework is what I'm looking for. Something that can make them a clear fleet to use. Now, we could be seeing something with Sith as well with the way that we're getting these new Sith ships, but I'm hoping we're going to get something with Separatists as well. So there's room for a lot of Separatist droids and characters to be introduced in, that maybe we'll get some new leaderships. Paul the Lesser is a terrible Geonosian that no one uses. Maybe he can get a ship, or maybe he can just get a buff to make him actually somewhat useful. So there is some hope for some different Separatists here. IG 100 Magna Guard could also horribly use a rework. He's so bad. So definitely room for reworks on these guys. They could use some love for sure. And going over to your Galactic Republic, massive faction, but it's mostly dominated by your Jedi and your clones. Now, the clones we've already been over. If we look at the Jedi, there is a lot of Galactic Republic Jedi here. I'm a Gundai, Jedi Knight Anakin, Aayla Secura. It goes on and on. Kit Fisto, Mace Windu, Plo Koon, Eve Koth, Jedi Consular, Luminara. There's a lot of Galactic Republic Jedi here that don't have Zetas. Specifically, Anakin and Aayla don't have Zetas on their uniques. And this could be something we could see as well. Maybe not General Kenobi getting the Zetas, but maybe some of these other Jedi in there. Giving them Zetas, making them go-to characters to use in the Jedi Knight Revan meta. And hopefully down the road when we get Jedi Luke, fingers crossed, maybe they can also be useful in his meta as well. So there's room for a lot of reworks here. Maybe third time's the charm with Mace Windu. The third rework would actually make him good. Kit Fisto could use some love. He got a decent rework, but he needs to be a little stronger. So there's room for a lot of Jedi here to get reworked, and now would be the perfect time to do it since we're in the Jedi meta. So now would be the great time to get those Jedi bumped up, see how they fit into the Jedi Knight Revan meta before that meta passes on to something down the road like hopefully Grievous or maybe another Sith. So now is the time to work on these Jedi, in my opinion. Let's see what we can get with them out there. So Galactic Republic as a whole, very solid faction, but could definitely use some love, some Zetas. Now, your Separatists, like I already mentioned, they also need some work. And your clones, I could see some new clones, new Zetas. There is a massive potential for a lot of new Zetas in the future for those factions. Now, if we go to what we have for other game modes, this was speculated on the Gaming Fans website. If we go to Territory Battles, we only have Territory War right now, but we have Territory Battles, and it's just Hoth. Now, it's not crazy to think that we could possibly see a Geonosis kind of territory battle where your Separatist and your Galactic Republic characters get some sort of bonuses for the light and dark side. There is possibly something there. I would love to see a Geonosis kind of territory battle. I've been clamoring for that for a long time, way back when I wanted to rework for the clones to make them more meta. So I would be all for a Geonosis territory battle, something to really bring that to the forefront. Now, hopefully we'll see that, maybe not, I don't know. We'll see what they can do. Territory Battles need some new stuff in there, because right now, Territory Battles, it's just getting to the point where it's really repetitive. The rewards aren't that good. People are just getting tired of it. People are only focusing on Territory War at this point. We need something new with Territory Battles, and I think a Geonosis Territory Battle would be a great step in that right direction for that. Give us something good that everyone's going to love, everyone's going to enjoy. A Geonosis Territory Battle, that'd be great. That'd be aces. So that is what I think. I think that we could see some reworks with your Galactic Republic and your Separatist characters. General Grievous probably not going to be up to the level that a lot of people are hoping for if he does get a rework this month. But I do think that with General Kenobi getting the login shards, that is a very interesting indication that something's coming. Let me know down below what you guys think. What do you guys want to see this month with the Clone War anniversary? What reworks do you want to see? What new game modes do you want to see? What do you guys want to see come to this game with Clone Wars? I know a lot of people are excited about Clone Wars. I love Clone Wars. Everybody loves Clone Wars, like I said before. So let me know down below what you guys want to see. If you guys have enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.